Good morning. I thought I'd do a live video about our first day in Scotland. More for me than anybody else, so I remember it. I'm just gonna get ready while I do this because we have to be out by 10 or we pay like an extra 15 pounds. So anyway, Scotland day one. We got straight off the airplane from very little sleep and went straight down to get our rental car. So we got our rental car and anyway, that was an adventure in itself. So after we got our rental car, we drove down to Ingliston Car Park, however you say that, and drove around for a bit, got lost, and somehow back on the highway, and then back to the car park, and then found a parking spot finally. Then we got on the tram to go downtown to Edinburgh, and that was pretty cool. It was quick and easy and cheap, so we really enjoyed the tram. So we got to Edinburgh and went straight up to the Edinburgh Castle, saw the Stone of Destiny, the Crown Jewels, just the whole thing, had lunch. It was a good time. And let's just say the coffee over here is really strong. So I did not experience that in Ireland, but really strong over here. Then we went, we had a ghost tour of the night to tour the tunnels. So we had some time to kill, so we walked down to John Knox's house and saw and had some coffee at his house. Just saw that the streets here are really, the streets in Edinburgh are really cool. Like the buildings are super old and tall, and I love the city. It was nice and everything was really, really close, which was cool. Didn't take long to get to anything. It was neat to see like some of the stuff that I had seen online, but I hadn't actually planned to go look at. Like there's this heart thing on the ground where people, I guess, used to be beheaded or something like that, maybe an old prison, and they spit on it. Well, I just happened to walk past it, so that was cool. So then we went on, then we found this cool shop by the castle that like had a whole bunch of it was what was it called? Anyway, they make plaid there, like down underneath. It was way bigger than I thought it would be, and they had like a whole bunch of Graham stuff, which was cool. So we were in there for a little bit, and then we went on our ghost tour down underground in like these old tunnels where people used to live. So that was pretty cool. But by the time we got out, we just decided to head straight out. We were so tired. So we left and got to see the Scott Monument on our way out, and took the tram back out, got in our car. The highway driving really wasn't bad. The highway driving really wasn't bad. And we drove up to a place near Inch and stopped at like this, it looked like a truck stop, which is like darn near hole in the wall, but it was really good food and really cheap. I wish I could remember what it's called. Maybe I'll tag on here. The guy was super nice. I'm pretty sure he gave us our dessert for free, which we still have. We might eat it later today. And then we drove to this place, or we were staying in a place called Inch Hall, and my goodness, we could not find it. I mean, we should have been here at like 9:30 latest. We got here at midnight because we just kept driving around this back road, almost hit somebody. Like, we could not find this place. We're starting to wonder if maybe it was just like a scam, but we finally made it here. I remembered I had printed off these random directions because I printed everything off for this trip. So, because our GPS couldn't find us, the instructions that I had printed off from Google earlier before the trip had no idea where we were. So, we finally found it. It was midnight and we were so exhausted because we hadn't really slept for like 2 days, maybe more. because the night before we left, we hadn't gotten much sleep. So we finally found it, got to sleep. Really cute little place, like it's like an old ski lodge. I'm sure the location's really beautiful, but we couldn't see anything. It was so dark. So we're here. This is day 2. We plan on going up to through Inverness to Iroquois Castle, Loch Ness, down to Allangdonnan Castle. I am probably saying all of these wrong. And then we might go to the Oyster Shed. I think it's called the Oyster Shed. And that might be a whole day. So we might be brave and try to go to the fairy pools, but that might just be too much for today. So day 1 was awesome. Scotland's amazing. Talking to them, they're so nice. Everyone has been so nice here. So have a great day. I know we will.